His name was Aemon Targaryen, a maester of the Citadel, chained and sworn. He was the blood of the dragon. But now his fire has gone out. And now his watch has ended.
Now his watch has ended.
This death might be unique in Game of Thrones history insofar as it's a natural death. I'm not sure if we've seen a natural death before this point, so Aemon actually dies of old age. I mean, he doesn't die violently.
From the moment we started the series, Aemon has always been both the repository of wisdom for the Night's Watch and the moral compass of the Night's Watch, especially for Jon and for Sam. He's one of the rare people in the world of the show who had a chance to be king. Everything that everyone is fighting over and jockeying for, the Iron Throne, is something that was offered to him that he turned down because he knew in his heart that he wasn't suited for it, which is a pretty major sacrifice that's hard to imagine anybody else in the history of this show making.
In a world where most people take sides very strongly and are willing to fight to the death for whatever side they're on, Aemon has been someone who's seen the value of compromise. He's seen the bigger picture in a way that very few characters have. It's a real tragedy for all of Castle Black, especially though for Sam, because he's lost really his only friend now at the castle. I mean, with Jon gone to Hardhome, and aside from Gilly, there was no one else in the Night's Watch who Sam can really trust.
On the day of the great games, gather all the great masters and wise masters and worthy masters you can find, and slaughter them all.
I am a queen, not a butcher.
All rulers are either butchers or meat.
I think Dany's not quite at that cynical level yet. She still believes that there is a higher purpose that she's there for. It's not just about power, it's about using that power to make humanity better.
It's somebody telling you one of those horrible things that's all the more horrible because you suspect that it's true. And she, as an idealist, wants desperately to believe that that's not the case. But in their relationship, Daario is really one of the only people, the only person around her now who tells her all the things she doesn't want to hear.
So she's not yet convinced that she needs to be a butcher. At the same time, she realizes, or comes to realize the longer the season goes on, that she has to be ruthless at times in order to maintain security, in order to keep herself in power. So if that means that some masters are going to get sacrificed to her dragons, so be it.
Strip away the gold and the ornaments, knock down the statues and the pillars, and this is what remains. Something simple, solid, and true.
The altar in the scene to the High Sparrow represents everything that's good about the faith, everything that the faith should go back to, the kind of anonymity that comes with true humility. And I think he chose this chapel as the place to spring his actual plans for Cersei on Cersei very intentionally.
What will we find when we strip away your finery?
From the High Sparrow's perspective, Cersei is a symbol of everything that's gone wrong with this country. She's someone who's taken power with complete cynicism, who doesn't have any faith, who's been not only an adulteress, but an incestuous adulteress. And what makes matters worse for her is that she brought him into power, you know, unwittingly, not realizing that his power could then be turned against her. And part of that, I think, is just because she didn't realize that everything he was saying was true. He told her, this is what I want to do. I want to stamp out corruption and make sure that these wicked people, these evildoers, are punished. And she said, great, thinking, you know, I can use this to punish the people I don't like, not realizing that he was actually completely sincere and was looking to punish all evildoers, including the one sitting in front of him.